I believe that marriage is the union between a man and a woman. Now, for me as a Christian, for me as a Christian, it's also a sacred union. God's in the mix.
Would you support a constitutional amendment with that definition?
No, I would not.
Why not?
And because historically we have not defined marriage in our Constitution. It's been a matter of state law. That has been our tradition. Now, I mean, let's break it down. The reason that people think there needs to be a constitutional amendment, some people believe, is because of the concern that about same-sex marriage. I am not somebody who promotes same-sex marriage, but I do believe in civil unions. I do believe that we should not, that for gay partners to want to visit each other in a hospital, for the state to say, you know what, that's all right. I don't think in any way inhibits my core beliefs about what marriage are. I think my faith is strong enough and my marriage is strong enough that I can afford those civil rights to others, even if I have a different perspective or a different view.
Okay, how about this?
Charlamagne, are we live? Are we live? Are we live? DJ Envy, are we live? Are we live? Can the people hear my voice? Cause I'm at the Breakfast Club and I'm addressing all the lies.
I'm sorry, bro. Let's do this this Obama thing.
Okay.
The Obama thing. So Obama said that every young man needs like a gay man in his life.
Did he say every? So we'll play the clip, I guess. Right?
You want to play it? All right.
I think you might be the only person now. Like, I haven't seen this anywhere else other than what like you sending it to me.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
It kept showing up on mine.
Yes, the algorithm, man.
Man, they want to know, man.
Obama, now it feels like you're asking for it. So just recently, Barack and Michelle Obama would go on a podcast where they would address their recent divorce allegations. In the midst of discussing the allegations, Barack Obama made the claim that young boys need a gay man in their life for guidance and that only having a father around isn't enough. He believes being around gay men helps young boys develop a broader perspective. But is that not what a mom and dad is for? I mean, your household had only one father in it, right? I'm not going to say what everyone else is thinking, but y'all pay attention to this interview and let me know what you think about it down below.
That's one of the things that I think a lot of times boys need is not just exposure to one guy.
One dad.
One dad. No matter how good the dad
is. He can't be
everything. He can't be everything. And that boy may need somebody to give the boy some perspective on the dad.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
One of the most valuable things I learned as a guy was I had a gay professor in college at a time when openly gay folks still weren't out of line, who became one of my favorite professors and was a great guy and would call me out when I started saying stuff that was ignorant. You need that to show empathy and kindness. And by the way, you need that person in your friend group so that if you then have a boy who's gay or non-binary or what have you, they have somebody that they can go, okay, I'm not alone in this.
Bro, by the end of that, when I just listened to it, I realized, oh, he's saying some shit that he was told to say. By the end of it, he didn't even know what to say. Like, if you got a gay boy, like, it's just
he's trying to make the song, a pronoun. You gotta say things the right way these days. But so need is a word I wouldn't necessarily like use in the instance. I agree with what he said, but need is kind of like, you know what I'm saying? That's a strong word. And you know, the things that he's saying, it does, having gay friends, period, you know, in this context, children, it does give you a broader perspective. It does kind of can make you more empathetic, more informed.
But I don't like. I mean, to say that, in a sense, implies that non-gay people are less kind and less empathetic, and I don't know that to be true. I don't know that gay people are like just automatically more kind and more empathetic.
Oh well, I interpreted that as kind and empathetic to the community.
But if you're kind, you show kindness to people, all people. If you're
True.
empathetic, you have the ability to understand all people's emotions and reflect that to them in a way that they understand you care. So I feel like I'm a kind.
It would imply that. Yeah, it kind of does imply that, you know, he's saying all that gay people are inherently just kind and empathetic, but just for what he said at face value, I mean, I personally have had gay men that are older than me that I've met just throughout my career in financial services, and I didn't look at them as gay men. I just looked at them as colleagues, professionals, people that were in positions that I may have considered being in. Pause.
Yeah, for sure. In positions you look consider.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Professionally,
yeah.
From a leadership perspective.
Yeah.
And just, you know, they helped me out a lot, you know. They helped me out a lot, you know what I'm saying? Gave me a lot of advice, professional development, you know, and have helped me make big decisions when it's come to my career. And I have another gay friend that from his name's Stefan. If he's watching, that's my man.
Shout out Stefan.
But we go way back to college, you know what I'm saying? And so it does lend, you know, I was able to get insight to things that I wasn't privy to, therefore be more understanding. I always was like a kind and I was always like a fair person anyway.
You become more kind and empathetic once you met your gay friend.
I would say probably so, a little bit, or at least more well informed.
Definitely more informed.
So like at the end where he's like, yeah, so if I had a gay son, well, number one, I probably already would have been, you know, accepting, but even more so accepting, you know what I'm saying, just based on, you know, my friend group and then like he said, my life experience, and then again, I actually know somebody personally that I respect and care about, that I feel comfortable you having a conversation with them versus some teacher or stranger or some other person, right?
I feel that. So I'll speak to my experience. My experience is I actually have, when I put this in the group chat and you responded the way you respond, I had to really think about it, and I was able to calculate 0 gay role models throughout my life. That doesn't mean that I haven't known people in a position of authority who are homosexual or whatever. That just means, like, when I really review it, have I ever had somebody or chosen to put somebody in a leadership role in my own life, and that person is a gay person? And the answer is no. And I do want to make it clear, I don't have any issue with I don't even know how to phrase this because it's such a random thought, but I've never had any issue with gay role models, I guess, for myself or anyone else. I like Elton John, he's good at music. But I actually have never had that. What I want to go ahead and do now in response to what he said is, because I don't really agree with him, I want to go ahead and like pull us all away from identity politics, because the idea that you're going to learn empathy from a gay person, or if you're a white person, you're only going to learn empathy from a black person, these are poor thought processes. If you're in an all-white community with no black people around, you could be raised in such a way that when you step outside of that community, you can have empathy for other people who are unlike the people inside of that community. Like, you can understand their plight, you can hear them out and reflect the causes that they feel are important. You can do these things.
Yeah,
So
but I think
you
it's less likely to occur.
Is it though? Because I've found myself in
It
all
can be.
sorts of positions. Pause. All sorts of experiences and circumstances that I wasn't prepared for directly, but I'm able to take information from other experiences and apply to that so that I know how to appropriately maneuver through that experience. And that includes being kind and empathetic to other people. That's actually my whole job when I walk outside, is to be kind and like everybody since kindergarten has had to be kind and empathetic towards others.
Yeah.
And so, do you need like a gay person, whether you're a girl or a boy, for that process? You don't.
Need. That's why I like need
don't.
was a strong word to use, and it can help. And then in situations where the opposite occurs, where you were raised to not be kind or not be empathetic, if you do,
who was raised like that? Wow.
This is America. Like, we know, like, some people are raised
like
to
actually
say
directly
not
racist
to, like
people?
not like certain groups of people.
You think they're really still doing that? Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Like,
I mean,
those people are black.
It's slowly dying.
We don't like them.
I think it'll once you get past
wife
like,
stop him from saying that shit.
when you get like when Gen Z has kids or whatever when they have kids, then those kids won't be racist. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think there will be any entry point for it.
Yeah, because the boomers, millennials, whatever. I mean, it's like, yeah, feel me?
Yeah.
Even as a millennial, my kids probably won't be that way. But I know for sure when they have children, it's gonna be over with, right? So, but you do, so yeah, if you're somebody who's like just kind of like not raised that way, could become befriending someone outside of your community or from the LGBTQ community specifically, could open your eyes to be like, oh shit, like what I thought. Because, like, even for me, like, my dad, he did a lot of business with, gay men, when I was a teenager. And just seeing his interactions with them and how, it made me more open-minded and accepting of other people that I was around. I became...
Yeah. And so that's where it really comes from. So, again, myself, even me learning about what gay people are, I was watching the Village People sing their hit song or whatever, and I was, like, talking about their costumes. And I asked my father why they were dressed like that. He told me they were queer. I didn't know what that means. He was like, oh, that means they like people that are like them. And he expounded upon that, like gender and all that stuff. And he showcased acceptance to me in that conversation. Mm-hmm. He showcased not even empathy or kindness, just pure accept, like, oh, that's what they do. If you like to do that when you grow up, that's what you'll do. If not, you'll do the opposite. And we moved on from there. It wasn't like a, let me take you to my gay homie so you understand, like, he's a person to, I don't think you really need to do that. If you really have taught the hallmarks of empathy and kindness. But let's just button this one up with diversity is important. Inclusivity is important.
That's a fact. I just spoke on a panel about that.
Top 5.
Cloth, I come raised a white Obama.
In America.
I'm speechless, yo. I'm being honest. Like, to hear that come from Obama, I don't get it. I think when you're married, you're subject to catering to what your wife and your kids think. But I think as a man, you got to hold your ground. Like, there's certain things I won't say around my daughters because they're raised in this world of gay men and women, and they don't see nothing wrong with it. And I tell my daughters that I'm from a different cloth. I come up different.